excited.
Ready? Okay, here we go. We're Ted from Mumford Sons. Welcome to Lollapalooza. How you
Thank you
today?
very much. Yeah, good. This is like my natural habitat.
No, I was going to say that.
As
I mean,
an
I think
Englishman,
everywhere you go, you bring the weather with you, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And then we always feel like we're at home, you know.
Well, that's what we're trying. It's the hospitality. We're trying to make you guys feel really comfortable.
Very much. Thank you very much.
Listen, Sigh No More, amazing. And I think it's probably going to end up on best of lists, you know, all around the world at the end of this year.
I mean, I don't know about that. Yeah, that's kind of not why we wrote it. But yeah.
No, I mean, it's taken off so fast, it feels like. I mean, you guys, there were EPs there and everything, but once the record was out, it just took off. Has that been really surprising?
Yeah, it was. I mean, we did 3 EPs before we made the record, and making the album was kind of a next logical step. We didn't really have a master plan of any kind. Although we were very meticulous about finding a producer who we thought was going to, you know, really bring the best out of us, and we worked with this guy Marcus Travs, and we made a record that we really felt good about. But even despite that, I don't think we ever could have anticipated, you know, you know, how much people enjoy it, which is, you know, just great. It's amazing. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, is there ever that goal just to be as big as possible? Or are you one of those bands? Do you mind that, or do you like to keep it? I mean,
yeah, it's a weird thing. Like big, success, all these words, they're like kind of ambiguous. Like, I think from our first ever gig when we're in a little pub in London, I think we always loved the idea of sharing our music with as many people as possible. So in that respect, like, we love, you know, radio and all these things, all these people who help us share the music. But that's about it, really. You know, as long as we can keep touring, as long as we can keep doing gigs, it doesn't matter if they're big gigs or small gigs. I think that's all we're really worried about. Yeah.
They put you in a scene. You're part of a scene.
I know, isn't that cool? Yeah. Some people spell it like some people call it new folk with an NU.
Oh, right.
You know,
right,
I think that's pretty disgusting.
That's the first nuance new metal. Yeah, so you guys get to follow new metal.
Yeah, feels great.
Hey, you're also besides the record, you're quite the established backing band.
Well, that's kind of how we met each other, actually. Right. I actually met Marcus playing for a guy called Alan Pownell, and then we quickly started playing for Laura Marling, but at the same time we're playing for JJ Pistolet, King Charles, like loads and loads of people. And in many ways that was kind of the instigating factor. It was the thing that made us think kind of wanted to start our own band. Right. So we started Mumford Sons, and that's kind of why we don't have a drummer as well, because Marcus used to play drums for all these guys, and now he's singing for us. So yeah, and we still play with a lot of these guys whenever we can.
Is that a mosquito?
It is, yeah.
These mosquitoes are crazy in Grant Park.
I know, they're nasty, aren't they?
Do you have a preference? I mean, the difference between being a backing band and being, you know, up front.
I mean, it's 2 very different things. Like when I go on stage with Laura Marling, which I don't really anymore. She's got a new band because we're real busy, but it's a completely different thing. It's a very supportive role. You sort of stay way back and just really. That's amazing. How's he doing that? That sounds incredible.
You can incorporate that into your act.
Yeah.
That's your special Lollapalooza talent.
Amazing, I love it. So yeah, it's completely different. Like with Mumford Sons, it's just 4 of us across the front of the stage. So you're there and you're delivering with like all the energy you've got and singing. You know, we're all singing. I couldn't say which one I prefer more. Sometimes it's really nice to go on stage and just like be completely unnoticed.
Sure.
Plonking away on the bass.
Well, tell me about the Ray Davies collaboration album you guys got coming up, because that's kind of big news, right?
For us, it was probably the biggest news we'll ever receive. I think. Like, you know, we grew up as, you know, listening to the Kings. So Ray Davies is a, you know, institution in England, like amazing guy, and we actually found out like third hand that we'd be working with him. I think one of us read it in a magazine somewhere. Like he was talking about how he's going to do this album and he wants to work with us, and we were like, wow. So we got on the phone.
You don't say no. It's not
you do not even think about saying no. So we went in and we had 2 days in Kong Studios, which is kind of where the Kinks recorded a lot of their stuff in London, and we recorded days into This Time Tomorrow. So it's kind of like segue, sort of medley of 2 Kinks songs, and he's singing and he produced it. And,
do you know when that's going to be out? When we're going to be able to hear that?
I actually have no idea. We're one of you know, a mountain of artists who are on this collaborative album. So it's all Kinks songs, it's all Ray Davies, and then there's a different artist doing each of the songs. So I don't know when it's going to come out, but we're really excited.
That anyway. Yeah. And good luck on the Grammy that you're bound to get, because seriously, Sigh No More, it really is amazing. It's one of my favorite Ray. It's fantastic. It's great to meet you. Have a great lot of performance. All right.
Cheers, man. Thank you.